Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Last time, we found more heart pieces in Clocktown, so this time, we're resuming our search in Termina Field. As a reminder, we're trying to find 4 caverns with Gossip Stones, and we have to activate them using a transformation mask and the corresponding temple song. In our case, we're using the Deku Mask with the Sonata of Awakening, but alternatively, you can use the Goron Mask with the Goron's Lullaby, or the Zora Mask with the New Wave Bossa Nova. However, you have to use the same combination for all 4 Gossip Stones. They're also located roughly in the 4 cardinal directions, so the next one should be by the entrance to the Southern Swamp. The final cavern is located by the west entrance to town, so as we make our way over there, I also wanted to mention that this final entrance is actually blocked by a boulder, so we'll need some way to get past it, either the Goron Mask to punch it, or the Blast Mask or bombs to blow it up. I think it'll actually be faster to use the Blast Mask, so let's run up to it and equip that. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces of heart to assemble a new heart container. Each new container you put together will increase the amount of life energy you can have. There are 2 more heart pieces around Termina Field, but unfortunately, we can only get one of them right now because one is only available in the day. In the 3DS version, this was actually changed though. So we want to go over to the beach, where we have another boulder that we'll want to blow up. In here, we want to equip the Zora Mask and the bow because we have more of the underwater Deku Babas to contend with. Like before, we want to attack their heads directly because if we hit their stems, they'll break off from this lily pad and sprout vines to walk around. We also want to shoot a hive on the ceiling. You got a piece of heart, you've collected 2 pieces so far. Collect 2 more to extend your life energy. With that taken care of, let's return to town. Our next stop is the Stockpot Inn after midnight. To get inside, we'll actually need the Deku Mask. Since we didn't get the room key in this cycle, we have to use the Deku Flower instead and make it over to the second floor entrance. So now that's after midnight, we want to equip the land title deed and then go to the bathroom of the inn over here. Paper, please! Yeah! Oh, you saved me. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. You got a piece of heart. You've collected 3 pieces so far. Collect 1 more to extend your life energy. Who? Well, that person was added to your notebook. You helped out of a jam. This was added to your notebook. That is definitely one of the more unorthodox ways to get a heart piece. Alright, let's skip ahead to the second day and play some more minigames. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, are you the one who got a perfect score yesterday? Would you like to play again? Today is Basket Bomb Day, isn't it, darling? 1 game is 10 rupees. Get a bomb inside every basket in the time it takes us to dance through 1 song. If you throw with too much power, you'll fall off this platform, so be careful, right darling? Are you ready? Start the music! Again, I find Day 2's minigame a lot easier than Day 1's. The only real risk is falling off the platform while trying to get a running throw. It can also be a little bit tricky because you have to wait for the platform to rise up at certain parts, but beyond that, this is actually a piece of cake compared to the bomb shoe target minigame. Did you see that? Honey, you got a perfect score! We have to share our happiness with him, honey. You got a purple rupee. It's worth 50 rupees. Your face is beaming. That's annoying, so let's show off even more for him, darling. We'll have to return 1 more time on the final day, and speaking of 3-day minigames, let's head to the north side of town. By comparison, I do feel like the Deku minigame is a lot tougher, so I am a little bit worried about how Day 2 and 3 will go for this minigame. Try setting a new record again today, young Link. One game is 10 rupees. Alright then, use the Deku Flower and have fun. If the time it takes you to get all the rupees is faster than the current record, you get an extravagant prize. But if you fall down below just once, it's over. The best time for today's game is 1:15. Get all the rupees faster than that. Okay, burrow into the Deku Flower. The game begins the moment you jump out. This is terrifying. I do feel like this minigame is one of the most stressful minigames in Majora's Mask. It's very difficult to line some of these up. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but in the 3DS version, the ability to look down was also added using, like, I think R, which definitely would help for something like this when lining up platforming. We got the two on the outside, so we have the inner platforms next, meaning we should be through the worst of it, but I definitely don't want to jinx myself here. Alright, so 2 to go on the inside ring here. Okay, it's all over. 5882, amazing, it's a new record. Take this. You got a purple rupee, it's worth 50 rupees. Your face is beaming. Come again, young Link. I don't know if that looks as difficult as it actually is, but my heart is racing right now. And unfortunately, we have one more minigame on the 3rd day. Good luck, young Link. Now you can try for 3 straight days of new records. One game is 10 rupees. Alright then, use the Deku Flower and have fun. If the time it takes you to get all the rupees is faster than the current record, you get an extravagant prize. But if you fall down below just once, it's over. The best time for today's game is 1:16. Get all the rupees faster than that. Okay, burrow into the Deku Flower. The game begins the moment you jump out. And now we have a mix of moving platforms, or platforms moving horizontally and vertically, so this will be interesting. I didn't think I was actually going to make that. Next, let's go for this vertical platform here. I do find the vertical platforms a lot easier to manage, so we'll get the two upper ones here out of the way next. That is not enough height. You have to actually wait for the apex of this platform just to get over to the middle here. We have one more in this ring. And one more on this vertical platform. Okay, it's all over. 102.61! Amazing! A new record? And for 3 days straight? Wow, we've been had! Well, you're obviously a pro, and pros can't play here. Take this, and don't come back! You got a piece of heart. You've assembled a new heart container. Your maximum life energy has been increased. Such a youthful face, but we were really dealing with a fierce competitor. Similarly, we have to make one more trip to the east side for Honey and Darling's final minigame. I'll be honest, I'm actually really glad to be done with the Deku Scrub Playground, because again, that is one of the scariest heart pieces for me, personally. It looks like we have a visitor, Honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. Oh, are you the one who got a perfect score 2 days in a row? Do you want to play again? Today is target shooting day, isn't it, darling? One game is 10 rupees. Hit all the targets in the time it takes us to dance through one song. But if you fall from this platform, you're out, isn't he, darling? Are you ready? Start the music! Other than this being slightly disorienting, with everything rotating in different directions, and trying to avoid accidentally hitting Honey and Darling with an arrow, this isn't actually that bad. I feel like the camera is not having a great time with this, though. Let's move over here so the camera cooperates a little better. Honey! He got a perfect score 3 days in a row! This is all we have left to give him, Honey. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces of heart to assemble a new heart container. Each new container you put together will increase the amount of life energy you can have. I wonder, are we truly happy, darling? I'll be honest, I've actually never seen the camera act up in that minigame. My only assumption is maybe the starting position was too close to where Honey and Darling were dancing, which is why I moved a little bit closer to the edge of the platform. But we are done with 2 of the longest minigames, but we still have a couple more minigames left to go, or 1 more minigame left for this cycle. So let's actually head to Milk Road, but also let's equip the Mask of Truth, finally. I should also equip the bunny hood so we don't have to walk all the way over to our next destination, which is actually back at Romani Ranch. A very, very long time ago, we helped out at the Kuko Shack, but there's actually a second building near the ranch. We never went there because we didn't have the Mask of Truth and the reward was a heart piece anyway, so we can actually finally see what's through this entrance. What do you want on a day like this? This is Mama Mu Yan's Doggy racetrack. Didn't you know that? Do you want to try a dog race? The minimum bet is 10 rupees. Will you still try? Then first, go in and fetch the doggy that you think will run the fastest and bring it here. Using the Mask of Truth, we can assess every dog's mood and ability to actually race well. So we have to pick them all up and see which one gives us the best response. Rough. I should do alright. Whine. I'm tired. I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow. Can dogs do that? Rough. Today I feel like I can win. Is that doggy fine? If the dog you brought me takes first place, you get triple your bet. Second place gets double. If the dog you've chosen places 3rd through 5th, you'll break even and get back however much you bet. If your dog does any worse than that, you'll lose whatever you bet. 90 rupees then, right? Oh, almost. Well, I'll give you back the amount you put down. You want to play again? Then first, go in and fetch the doggy that you think will run the fastest and bring it here. Even if a dog gives a relatively positive remark, there's still a chance it won't score in first or second place, which is basically what we need. If we don't get it in this try, I'll skip ahead to whenever we get it, because off-screen, I discovered this can take a while. It took me like 9 or 10 tries off-screen to actually get a winning dog. Rough, my 4 paws feel lighter than usual today. Is that doggy fine? If the dog you brought me takes first place, you get triple your bet, second place gets double. If the dog you've chosen places 3rd through 5th, you'll break even and get back however much you bet. If your dog does any worse than that, you'll lose whatever you bet. $90 rupees then, right? Well, take me for a walk and call me Spot. You took first place. First place! You win triple the amount of your bet. That's 270 rupees. And a nice going. You've won over 150 rupees, so I have to give you a bonus prize too. You got a piece of heart, you've collected 2 pieces so far. Collect 2 more to extend your life energy. You want to play again? Oh, really? Alright, that only took me 3 tries actually. In general, I find that if the gold dog says something positive, they actually have much better odds of winning. With that taken care of, let's return to the first day. Next time, we're going to look for heart pieces around the southern swamp. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask.